Hi guys, you're welcome back to my channel today. It's a girl Mimi. If you're stopping for the first time, you're highly welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. Hit the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so you could be notified anytime I drop a new video. So in today's video, I'll be sharing with you guys how to go about making this beautiful kimono butterfly jacket, all right, that is made with ashoke fabric and an ankara fabric. If this is something you would love to learn, please keep on watching and let's get started. So for this project, guys, this is what we are going to be using. This African print here, it's a cotton fabric, can you see? And then we're making use of 2 yards, and then of course our half pack of ashoke, can you see that? All right, these are the materials we'll be working with. So I went ahead to fold my fabric by 4. This is what I mean. Folding into 2 and then folding it into 2 again. So automatically I went ahead to fold by 4. Can you see? All right. So I'll just go ahead and take the length of my kimono jacket. From my shoulder, I'm just going to identify where I want it to stop, and I made use of 33 inches. Yes, this is it. So after that, the next thing I'm going to measure will be my neckline. So I'll just go ahead and take my neck width measurement. And for my neck width, I'm going to be using 3 inches. All right, I'm going to be using 3 inches, and for the neck depth I'm going to be using 1.5. remember, I'm cutting both the back and the front together, so I'll just go ahead and take the round neck measurement 1.5, and then I'll just go ahead and connect my dots like this, and then there'll be no cutting on this shoulder part. There'll be no cutting at all because this shoulder will not have any joining. All right, hope you understand. So from this point, I'm just going to go ahead and take my shoulder measurement divided by 2. All right, I'll go ahead and mark it there, and then I'll also go ahead and take the length of my sleeves. All right, I'm going to be using 10 inches, and by the time I add my ashoke fabric to it, everything is going to amount to 15 inches length for the sleeves. I hope you understand. So after I was done, I'm just going to take everything I have here from this point to where I have that mark, and everything was about 18.5 inches. So I'm just going to go ahead and mark 18.5 inches all the way to the end of my fabric. And so after I was done marking, I'll just go ahead and use my rule to connect the dots, all the dots together, just to get a very straight line. All right, so just go ahead and do yours, mark them, and then use your rule to connect your straight lines. All right. And so after we are done with that, we will just go ahead and cut this part off with our scissors because we'll not be needing this part anymore. All right, so this is the part we'll be working with. Go ahead and also trim your neck. Go ahead and trim off this neck. All right, so we are done cutting for the back and the front piece. Can you see? I'll just go ahead and open this. You can see this is looking almost like a dress already. So just go ahead and open it up like this. See the way I'm holding it? Open it up like this because you just want to separate the front and the back together. Remember, there's no joining on the shoulder, so you're just going to fold it like this. Open it up like this, and when you're done, just go ahead and arrange it so you don't make mistake. So I'll just go ahead and arrange this, and then after that I'll go ahead and take 3 inches till I get to the end of my fabric. So just go ahead and take 3 inches from your front neckline till you get to to the hem of the jacket, and then after that I'll go ahead and connect my lines, and I'll go as well to cut this off. So go ahead and connect yours, and then after that you go ahead and cut off this part because we won't be needing it. All right. So guys, I'm done connecting, so I'll just go ahead and trim this part off. All right, so this is it. This is what we have. You can see how this is looking. So I'll just go ahead and arrange this so you could see. Can you see that? It is looking like our jacket already. Can you see? So the next thing I'm going to do right now will be to introduce my ashoke fabric to this. All right, remember we are combining this with our ashoke. So I'll just go ahead and introduce this. This is the half back of ashoke. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do right now, I'm going to bring out one because I went ahead to divide this and I have about 3 pieces here. I will take one like this, and then I am going to use this to pipe the neckline in front. Do you understand? I'm going to do this on fold like this. So I'll use this to pipe the neckline from here down to the other side. I'll just go ahead and do this, and I'll bring it back to show you what I mean. So after I was done, can you see that this is what I mean? I went ahead to join it at the center of our kimono jacket. Can you see that? Can you see the finished look? All right, so this is exactly what I meant. So after I was done, I went ahead to bring another piece of my ashoke, and this time I am going to be attaching this on the side of my kimono. I'm going to be attaching this on the side. Can you see the way I placed it? Yes. But before that, I'm just going to go ahead and hem the side and the lower part of my jacket so that by the time I attach my ashoke, everything will be giving this neat effect. I don't even understand. So I'll just go ahead and hem the side. So this is what I mean. I've gone ahead to hem the side and the lower part of my fabric so that it will give me this a very neat look effect. Do you understand? So I'm just going to bring my ashoke just like this. Can you see? And then I'm going to place it on top of my Ankara fabric, and I'm going to top stitch all the way till I get to the other side, to the end of the other side of my kimono. I'm just going to go ahead and top stitch till I get to this other side. Let me take it to my machine so you could understand what I mean. Alright guys, so this is what I mean. Place it like this. Can you see that? So I'm just going to go ahead and attach it. From this end, I will go ahead and sew it until I get to the other end. Just watch so you could understand what I mean. So I'll keep sewing like this. Remember the ashoke is on top of the Ankara fabric. Can you see? Alright, so I've gotten to the end of this other side. I'll just go ahead and cut this out, the excess. I'll cut out the excess, and then I will repeat the same process on the other side of the fabric. Can you see the way I'm holding it to cut the excess so that I don't make any mistake? So just go ahead and do same to yours and go ahead and cut it out. So I went ahead to do the same thing to the other side, and this is what I have. Can you see? Can you see the inside too? It's giving me that very neat finishing. So I went ahead to do the same thing to the other side, and now I will also bring another of my ashoke piece, and this time around I am going to sew it on top of my Ankara fabric as well at the hem. Remember, I had already folded the rough edge, so I'm just going to sew it on top like this. So I'm going to go ahead and bring my ashoke fabric to do that for the front piece like this. I just go ahead and place it like this for this other side, and then I'll do the same thing for the other side, and then I'll also do the same thing at the back um side of our kimono. Remember, you're just sewing on top, all right? So remember, we are repeating all this process for the front piece, the two front piece, and of course the back piece. You just get a longer ashoki and then place it like this on top of it, and then you just go ahead and sew it till you get to the other side of your fabric. So you're going to do this same thing at the front piece. I just had to repeat this talking so that you'll understand. All right, guys, so here is it. Can you see that? Can you see how this is looking? So I was done joining. So this is what I have here. You can see how beautiful this is looking. And then the next thing I went ahead to do was to cut my pocket for it. So I'm going to use this little fabric here for my pocket. I already went ahead to hem the ends, the two ends, and for the measurement that I used about 7 inches for the width, and then I used about 8.5 for the length. So I'm just going to use this as my pocket. But before that, to get where the length where your pocket will be, just go ahead and arrange your fabric properly. To arrange it properly, to lay very flat, and after you're done arranging, you're just going to take my measurement from my shoulder. All right, so place your tape like this, measurement from your shoulder till you get to the half length. You get to your half length. All right, take your measurement from your shoulder till you get to your half length, and from that your half length, after this ashoke, I'm coming in here by 3 inches. After the ashoke, I am coming in here by 3 inches. Can you see? So from that 3 inches, I'm just going to place my pocket, and after I was done placing my pocket, I'm going to use my pin to secure my pocket to stay very firm. Do you understand? So I'm going to use my pins. We're just going to work with our pins. I'm going to use my pins to secure my pocket to sit perfectly. All right. So guys, after I was done, I will go ahead and repeat the same process on this other side. Go ahead and take your shoulder measurement. From your shoulder measurement, you're going to locate your half length. All right, I'm just going to mark my half length measurement, and from my half length, after the ashoke, I am going to come out by 3 inches. I'm going to come out by 3 inches. This is it. So I'll just go ahead and mark, and from that 3 inches, I'm going to go ahead and place my pocket. Do you understand? So go again and use your pin to secure it perfectly before going to sew on your machine. So I'll just go ahead and do the same thing to mine, and then before I'll take it to the machine. So guys, after securing that, this is the part I'm going to sew. Do you understand? I'm just going to sew like this, and then upward. So guys, after I was done sewing, can you see our pocket is sitting very pretty? So the next thing we are going to do, the very last thing we are going to do on this particular jacket, is to go ahead and shape our jacket. Remember, it's a butterfly kimono jacket, all right? So just go ahead and arrange properly, and then from your shoulder, I'm just going to locate my sleeve opening, how wide I want my sleeve to be. For me, I'm going to be using 13 inches. All right, I'll go ahead and mark 13 to 14 inches. And then from that point, I'll go ahead and mark 3 inches inward like this. And I'll just go ahead and mark these 3 inches till I get to the hem of my jacket. All right. So I went ahead to also do the same thing on this other side. Remember, you have to arrange your fabric properly. Okay, So from the shoulder, we're going to determine our sleeve opening. You mark the point there, how wide you want your sleeve to be, and from that point you're going to come in by 3 inches, and then you go ahead and make that dot 3 inches till you get to the hem of your jacket. And then on that 3 inches, you're just going to sew a line till you get to the hem of your dress from that 3 inches. Hope you understand. So after I was done, can you see that? Can you see how beautiful this is looking? Thank you so much guys for watching. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think about this video in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Bye and see you in my next one.